Serious. And now, we would like to start this with an opening introduction from Professor Dr. Eka Wahyu Pramono, PhD, Chairman of the Neuroscience Department from Siloam Hospitals, and Dean of the Medical Faculty of Universitas Pelita Harapan to the stage to introduce our speakers.
Thank you very much. Very good morning, all of participants. We are happy that we probably this is the first time that we have a lecture in a cinema. So I would like to thank you for cinema management, Ibu Yohana, Pak Rian, and the other to make everything done. So they work months before and always rehearsal here and checking everything. Thank you, Ibu Yohana. Can you stand up? Ibu Yohana, where are you? Ibu Yohana? Here? Okay, thank you very much. And then thank you very much also Pak Genesis from Go Up. Your company is Go Up. Yeah? Walk Up. And Pak Anto. So these two guys who make everything possible, who convert all of the material into cinema system. It was unusual here in Indonesia and maybe anywhere else, but they can make everything very beautiful. You're going to see soon after this. And I would like to introduce our faculties. First is Dr. Thomas Santarius, please stand up, from Cambridge. So he is the chair of Neuroscience Cambridge. So he is actually more than professor, but he told me that Cambridge system is a bit strange, right? So we call it, he wants to be called Dr. Thomas Santarius. So he is the greatest and very specialist in anatomy lecture. And he is the course director and will guide us how to go in these 2 days after this. And then Professor Vladimir Benes, please stand up. He is the king of Czech Republic, and he is the chairman of WFNS Neurosurgical Anatomy Committee. He is the most active committee now. So she is Ibu Yohana, please stand up. Management of this cinema. If you need something, contact her. So I think your committee now is the most active this time. Yeah. Before that, the most active was Professor Yoko Kato. Please stand up. She is now deputy in the foundation of WNS. She was educational committee, was very active committee, former, before this. Yeah. Thank you very much, Professor Kato. And then I would like to introduce you Professor Michael Morgan. Please stand up. From Macquarie University, Sydney. Thank you very much. He is very active in vascular neurosurgery and he is now doing a lot of research. You will see what the result of the research in this coming lecture. And then Ricky Trifaldi, my friend, please stand up. He is the very expert neurosurgeon from Cambridge also, and he is very active also in anatomy lecture. And Professor Ramesh, Dr. Ramesh, also from Cambridge, neurosurgeon very active from Cambridge. And then Professor Kenichiro Kikuta from Fukui University is very young, very energetic, and very active in vascular neurosurgery. Yeah? And Julius Julie, Associate Professor from UBH. He is one of the favorite of students. And one missing is Dr. Hassan, when he is. Huh? Hassan, where are you? Coming here. He is one of the pioneer of the endovascular surgery in Indonesia also, and he is going to talk about angiography anatomy also. And last but not least, Dr. Indro Basuki, please stand up. He is president of Indonesian Society of Neurosurgery, the most active young neurosurgeon. Yeah, you're still young, yeah?
Thank you very much for the kind introduction, and it is a true pleasure being here, and I cannot start any other way than thanking all the people who worked so hard making it possible. Many of them are lined up in the front, but I'd like to sort of highlight the names of Johanna, Talia, and Mr. Genesis Timotheus, whose team made this cinema available to us. It's the second time that I'm giving a lecture in a cinema, but this is really cinema that I've never seen before anywhere in the world. It's probably the most amazing cinema that I've ever seen. It's a true pleasure being here and giving the lecture. I'd like to, last but not least, say thank you very much to Professor Eka, who came up with the idea.
Yeah, thank you very much. On behalf of the organizing committee, I open this, what you call? 3D cinema. Officially open. Enjoy our meeting. Thank you.
We have officially opened our events
with the orbital roof. This is the eyeball, temporal muscle, frontal muscle. You can see the most of the wall of the orbital was preserved. This is a cranial fixation after surgery. We use the artificial bone and suture the temporal muscle. Suture the scheme. The next is a microsurgical procedure. Right temporal transcerebral approach. I usually dissect the cerebral fissure widely, and arachnoid was cut just.
Very, very interesting. Can I ask, how do you get the data? What's the input function for the CFD? Is it from angiogram or some average blood pressure or Doppler, or where's that? 3D CT. So you can't get any absolute measurements of shear stress or
and
tension.
also we send the image to some machine, DICOM, and some very simple machine create